If there's a perfect word to describe Blueface and everything about him, it's messy. The man has been involved in more drama than some actors would ever see in their career. And when it comes to his recent engagement to Jaidyn Alexis, the details are just as messy as ever after what seems like 10 decades of dating numerous cheating scandal. And even a side of baby Blueface finally decided to pop the question to Jaidyn. And guess what she said? Yes, but hold on to your wigs, because she didn't stop at just saying, yes, she's taking her newfound engagement, and waving it in Kron's face, throwing in shade, and name-calling with no apologies in the world of entertainment. They live in it. Certainly a level up from being a baby mama to becoming a wife. And she's definitely flaunting that ring like there's no tomorrow. But before we get to the tea that is spilled since Blueface got down on one knee, let's actually take a look back at the dramatic to the tea relationship that Blueface and Jaden have had. And we all know that their story is not complete without the one and only Chrisean Rock. How it started. Blueface and Jaden met in high school, although calling them high school sweethearts might be a stretch. But the two had an on-again, off-again relationship that was as toxic as you can imagine. Actually, their relationship is probably more toxic than you expect, just in case you're one of the few lucky people that doesn't know how far back Blueface's love life has been questionable. Well, you're in for a surprise. In the early years of their relationship, Jaden and Blueface were just your regular high school couple that had puppy love going for them. And they even went to prom together, looking rather adorable. When they had their first child, the two were still very much in love. But it was around the same time that fame came knocking on Blueface's door. And that's when things really went downhill. Jaden also had a thriving online personality. And it seems that real life changed just as fast as their found popularity. From being a cute couple, the two quickly became a reference for toxic love. As of 2020, a video surfaced of Jaden vandalizing the rapper's car and property in a jealousy-fueled rage. Allegedly, she had caught Blueface with another woman at the house. She used a metal pooper scooper to bang on the doors of the holy moly rapper's car, as well as his windows. And like that wasn't bad enough, their child was a witness to the rage, had even ended up in tears. But despite how wild that was, Jaden didn't stop dating Blueface. And at some point, he even signed her to his record label, got her a G-Wagon and a BBL. But that doesn't mean their relationship got any better. In fact, the volatile aspect of their relationship showed up again in a clip from an Instagram live where the couple were arguing nonstop, yelling "shut the f up" at each other. And at one point, Jaden slaps Blueface, who is lying on the bed, and all he did was giggle and tell her that he was singing a big scene song. Shut the up, I got way too much of my mental. I learned from what I've been through. But no matter how crazy things got between them, it's still PED in comparison to the relationship between Kron and Blueface. Introducing the drama, it feels like every time we said Blueface couldn't possibly get any crazier, he shows us that he's just getting started. And when Kren came back into the mix, it became double the trouble that we saw with Jaden and Blueface. The two were first linked around the same time. Jaden lost her cool with Blueface back in 2020. And fans believe that Kroon was the one Jaden allegedly caught with Blueface, which led her to the jealousy rage. As one person explained, to debunk the theories that Kran had a mutually agreed third in Jaden and Blueface's relationship. No, that's not true. Blueface cheated on Jaden when she was 4 months pregnant. And that's how that came about. And it was supposed to be a business transaction, but they turned it into business with pleasure. And that's what happened. Unfortunately, it's sad. And someone else added that this was far from the first time Blueface was cheating on his high school girlfriend. I never liked Blueface for Jaden. She has always been 10 toes for that man. And he does nothing but disrespect her and treat her like she's stupid. I know someday, hopefully, she will see her war. But for a while, it really did seem like Jaden was distancing herself from the Thayshana rapper when she left him in 2020, just as his relationship with Kron became public. Facing Kran's story, kicked off in 2020 when she made her debut on its OnlyFans reality show The Blue Girls Club. As ridiculous as it sounds, the show was basically like The Bachelor, except all the cast members were trying to get onto the entertainment scene. So the premise was simple: a group of women moved into Blueface's home for a month, and they had one single mission while vying for his affection and attention: to be the chosen one. Cran, a rising track and field star healing from Baltimore, Maryland, found herself standing out on the show right from the start with a non-nonsense attitude and a clear affection for Blueface that she certainly wasn't shy to express. She quickly caught the viewer's eyes. Her life story was also super unique, as she had won an episode of Ultimate Tag on Fox, bagging the grand prize of $10,000 in the episode, where she showed off her athletic ability. Crone also revealed that she was one of 12 siblings, with a father in incarceration and a mother who battled with drug addiction. After conquering homelessness at 9 years old, Cran was on Blue Girls Club to conquer Blueface's heart. And she definitely gave us a show. One of the most memorable moments on the show was when she got into a physical altercation with Jaidyn Alexis, Blueface's baby mama, resulting in Kay getting a knockout tooth. This display of fearlessness left a lasting impression on Blueface, leading to his decision to crown Khan the winner of the competition and offer her a deal with his record label, which was first known as Blueface and Jaidyn. Their collaboration continued to flourish as Cran released the track Lonely alongside Blueface. This song not only brought attention to her budding music career, but it also sent her social media presence into overdrive with a surge in followers. And while the pair claimed that they were nothing more than artist and manager, fans suspected that there was more to it, because their connection extended far beyond the music. As one fan put it, when Jay got pregnant, they were 1000% together. Jay and the kids living with him. Cran was living in her apartment that she had been in since Blue Girls Club. Blue was denying even messing with Rock. He was saying he was just her manager. But then things shifted when, in a bold display of devotion, Grain chose to commemorate Blueface with a total of 7 tattoos. As reported by the Shade Room, back then Blueface was still acting like there was nothing between them. And as one person recalls, he even did lives when she got the first 2 TS'd, telling her, "Tell the live that you got the tats on your own, 'cause you appreciate me changing your life, 'cause you're getting me in trouble with my girl." And if that wasn't give guilty, well, we don't know what is. Fast forward several months later, and Cran and Blueface were trending every week for doing something crazier than the previous week. From getting arrested multiple times to literally showing that they were crazy in love, the timeline was always flooded with new Crone and Blueface content, and each one was more troubling than the last. But things seemed to really pick up and get heated when Blueface signed both Cran and Jaden to his new record label Milk. The rapper also acknowledged how problematic the situation was in a tweet that said, "I signed both my baby mamas, I guess I'm the problem." And we didn't realize just how bad things were when Blue and Jaden got into a full-blown Twitter beef, with none other than Kay at the center of the drama. The Twitter spat after a long and dramatic journey of Blueface denying that Chan's pregnancy was his. He turned around and attempted to seek full custody of the baby after Khan gave birth. While this drama went on for a bit, in a surprising turn of event, Blueface flew to Baltimore to visit Cran and their baby, Cran Jesus Malone. While this was good news for fans of Cran, it only ignited a furious response from Jaden. She went off on Twitter, publicly branding Blueface as a deadbeat dad, and made it clear she was severing ties with his music label. The timing of Jaden's Twitter rant and the traction it got made Blueface respond. And that's when things got heated. At first, he tried to defend himself, saying, "I don't know how to be a deadbeat. I'm sorry. I can't live up to you guys' bad dad expectations." But then he changed tactics and threw shade to Jaden, pointing out that she hadn't supported his early rap career, and even encountered a moment when she dismissed his potential. He said, "I took care of her 'cause she was there when I was nobody. But imagine you trying to be somebody." And you keep telling you won't make it, he wrote you built resentment motivation. And when you get on these random females believe in you and support you more than somebody you knew your whole life. But Jaden wasn't going to let him have the last word, as she also talked about how she sacrificed a lot for Blueface. They only believed in you because you had some to show for it. I worked 2 jobs and walked to work, while he sat and sold weed at my mama house. Cut this on me, she said. Now you're probably wondering how this turbulent Twitter ball led to an engagement a mere month later. Believe me, we're scratching our heads too. We all knew that they had rekindled things shortly after the music video for Blueface's Baby Mama drama, which featured Chan and Changer, was released, but a full